with a lot of aberration on the surface world. And Paul went through this a lot more than I have, but I've went through a lot, and it's showing up right now a whole lot. And things look a particular, okay? So this really becomes like a test for everybody, just like G.I. Jane. If you've never seen that movie, you should see it with Demi Moore. That is that, people like their attitudes. Fine, you can have any attitude you want, but is life bigger? You decide. Also, I want to reaffirm again, Duane here has no followers. All right, I never created a membership. It's not anything to do with that. No matter what people say, they say, oh, he has followers or whatever. No, there's no followers. The new presentation is me simply presenting to the world. Okay, this is the new position. And I've stated many times, the days of masters and gurus are gone. And that's from my position. But if someone wants to be a master and guru out there, go right ahead. Yes. And so each person decides how they're going to figure this out. So I've written a whole lot, defined a whole lot of things for people, more so than ever. And in the old days, it was the spiritual past, the spiritual this, the love, and all these things. That's fine. That's your personal life. Go do it. Have fun with it. Again, I've said, what have I stated many times and also written? Nothing is negated. Nothing is negated. And this is where many times people, come to this and say, well, where is the love, Duane? Whatever. Well, this is not about love. This is about real freedom, like the sun shining. Now, if you want to be in love with something or add love or whatever, that's your part. It's just like baking a cake. I don't bake cakes. That's not why I'm here. If you want to bake a cake, bake that cake. That's for you. You eat it. It's for you. But I'm not here to bake cakes for people. I'm here to show people how to get real more so than you've ever been. But this is a huge journey. And you really have to have the heart and intent for it. Otherwise, like all the ones that I've seen come and go, they eventually will not let go of their attitudes and their ideas about their life and other things, which is fine. Again, I'll state it, it's all fine. But this is not what is being presented here. As people come to this, they want to decide what it's to be. Just like we've grown up deciding and everybody else deciding what life is. Okay, we're told certain things, then from that we decide, don't we? Yes, but is that life? No, you're in the simulator. And I've specified this. And at a certain point, people are all charged up. Oh, we can have real freedom. We can go to these real universes, whatever. And then at a certain point, it's like, oh, gee, we feel the body worlds are very important. That's why we're here to experience and whatever. Okay, well, take your time. You've been here millions of lifetimes. You can go millions of lifetimes again. It's up to you. I'm not saying one way or the other. I don't tell people what to do. So I see the relationship. I'm very sincere and I really care in a true way, like the sun cares. The sun shines upon all, but asks nothing in return. I carry my own weight here. I do everything from the physical on up, you might say, or through creation and into the real universes. I do that for myself, self-supporting, just like Val does for himself and whatever. Yeah, I always have. Always made my own way. That's why I didn't want the membership. I'm getting my own funding for the projects, etc. And anybody else can do that too. And there have been people who are waiting and they give me a response once in a while. It's like, well, where's the funding, Duane? Well, why don't you go find some yourself? Why are you waiting for me? I'm not your dad, okay? I'm here to share something wonderful with you. I'll be your friend. I'll be a guide, okay? Whatever. We'll stand equal with each other, but I'm not your parents. I'm not here to tell you what to do. And the idea is you're not following me. That's not the idea. Not even close. This is the old ideas. And this is what the masters and gurus wanted. They wanted followers. They wanted that idea. And Paul started off with that because he had to baby people along. We're not babying people anymore. The world is, you might say, a very serious place, and the world overall does not care. It does not care. It's more than proven. So people have to keep up. There's so much information out there. And so each person has the right to decide. All I am doing is presenting what I'm presenting from my real side experiences. I wrote a group. It's not about me. It's what I see. Okay. So, but people want to, there are certain people that want to use ideas, just like when we were raised by our parents, and at a certain point we became teenagers and we rebelled against the parent ideas, and then we criticized our parents, okay? And at the whole time they had raised us, etc. So I explained this a little bit more so in the latest group I did, the real side of the real side. Yeah, there is more than just your dreams and the real side. There is a real side to things that, quite frankly, most people will not see. They just want to see their surface world and be content here. Well, fine. It's all fine. But that is not what I'm presenting. That is not the intent here. That is not the real purpose. So at a certain point, people become, you might say, discouraged, but they don't see it because they really can't see it. So what they do is they dream up these ideas, they start rumors, etc., because they're just words and ideas, spread them around, etc., and that becomes a reality. Fine. There's no focus with this isness, because it takes a lot to learn this focus and to stand real with Rebazar and the boys. And eventually it shows up on the real side. It will all show up. It will even show up here. So there's a bigger adventure always coming. But you have to learn to see it, and you have to be the risk taker. You have to always walk into the unknown. Again, everything you've known, guess what? It's only going to work so long, and then it's not going to work anymore. And besides, when you leave here, where are you going? But you're already here. It's already done. This life is already done. So what is it that you know? What is it that you can see? What is it that you can recognize? That's up to you. That's up to you. Just like in school, you had to figure out your own homework. So lucky you, I'm here. I presented this for everybody. Again, it's not about me. It's about all life, what all life is. Yes. And so there is no me. I'm just playing the role as Duane, the great writer. Abe and I are simply having fun presenting this because it's wonderful. I am sincerely grateful to Rebazar and Paul for doing what they've done. We came into this life to do this. My whole life is about sincerity and gratitude. That comes first, 100%. If you don't have that, how are you going to be anything at all when it's just about your personal life and you just want to bake cakes, eat potato chips, and watch TV? Well, that's your choice. That's your choice. So again, this isn't a reprimand. It's none of that. It's just that there's a constant transition, and we had people staying here at the ranch. They've chosen their way. They did funny things. They were asked to leave, and so they're out there spreading rumors. Fine. Let them say whatever they want. I'm not concerned. Paul went through it too. You know, plagiarism, all these other kinds of things, invented Rebazar tars and the real guides, etc. Yeah, see, this surface one-dimensional world is so hardcore. But it's all make-believe. It's all been made up. It's a place in life, but it's not life itself.